And away they go, and slow out there was a Thunderstorm, also gone back PNS Ray. Over on the far side, Magic Impact, that well-fancied one, only away fairly. Legal that he is back. Hero Georgiou will be on pace, but it is Lady Kennedy who's going to cross and lead in the early exchanges. So Lady Kennedy.
Okay, so how did you first become a race caller at KRA?
Well, when I first came to Korea, I was very interested in following Korean sports and also Korean horse racing.
Right.
There was a lot of information around on the web about Korean football, K-League, KBO League, etc. There wasn't very much about the horse racing. So I started attending the horse racing. And I sort of, for my own amusement, so I could follow it myself, I set up a sort of personal blog, just so I could sort of remember it. And I started doing that, and it got a little bit bigger, and I did it for sort of many years actually as a hobby. It was a great hobby to do. And after a few years, when the Korea Racing Authority was looking to expand its sort of international presence, they and I spoke, and they ultimately asked me to come on board to help them with their international and English presence.
So did they approach you? They kind of basically, you got scouted. Is that right?
Kind of. I had to apply. I had to go through like an interview process and that kind of thing. But obviously, I had the website and the information, also the knowledge about Korean horse racing that was kind of necessary when we wanted to make Korean racing go worldwide.
And for people who don't know what exactly race callers do, can you please explain briefly?
We do lots of stuff. I guess the most glamorous part of the job, the bit you saw earlier, is we do the live commentary of the races. These races are broadcast around the world.
Right.
We have a Korean feed for on the race course here. We watched a race here, and you will have heard the Korean commentator. That will be beamed into the other race courses and all the off-track locations around Korea. And we also have an international English feed, and this goes around the world. So we provide the live commentary for countries like America, the United Kingdom, Europe, Australia, Singapore, where all our races go to.
Right, okay.
I work in the international department. Obviously, there's a lot of English stuff to do in this company now.
Other than commentating.
And also, we have to provide a lot of materials as well for our overseas partners in order for them to be able to make best use of our races, to market our races overseas.
Okay. What would you say is the most difference between working in England and Korea?
To be honest, like, work is work.
Work is
like
work.
if you're working in Seoul or Southampton or Sydney
know.
or San Francisco, work is work. So I don't think there's too much difference. I know people think there's a lot of difference. There probably isn't. Some of the sort of style of working, of course, is very, very different. One thing I always notice is lunchtime. 11:30 is too early for me to go and eat lunch. I'm hungry again by 3 o'clock. I still can't get
it is a bit early,
into that. In England, I go out, get a sandwich, I eat it at my desk at like 1
Usually,
o'clock.
exactly, there isn't a set lunchtime in England, right?
Right, exactly.
So then on the other hand, what would you say is your favorite part about working in Korea?
The salary every month is fantastic. No, don't complain.
Salary.
No.
I guess KR pays you well.
All I say is you'd be surprised about that.
Because in Korea, KRA is dream job.
Is it really?
Yes. It's a company that's very...
Why is that?
Because of work balance, good work balance, and high salary apparently.
No, I don't know what you've been reading, but I don't know what you've been reading at all. What was the question?
What's the best thing about working in Korea? Like something that is good about, like compared to England, like why would you stay in Korea to work rather than going back to your home country?
I'm very lucky. I get to do something I really, really enjoy doing. I had a passion for this before it was my work. Now, I enjoyed my previous job a lot. I was very lucky to do that as well. But I come to work. I work with extremely talented people. I get to watch horse racing as well. I get to watch sport. I'm very, very privileged in that regard. So that would be the best thing. Coming to work is the best thing.
So now might be a hard question. If you had a chance to work at England, the horse racing course, would you go back to your home country?
I think at this moment in time, you know, I've enjoyed over the past few years being part of building something here in Korea, building this product up from the ground.
Because you started from scratch,
Started
right?
at the just when we were starting it. I've enjoyed being a part of that process, and I would very much like to see this process through to a point where I'm, to go to the next level, they need someone other than me. I think that's the level that I would like to take it to. So at this moment in time, no, I'm happy where I am. Last week I was in England, and I was able to turn on the racing channel, and I was able to watch a race that was taking place at Meydan in the United Arab Emirates in Dubai. And in that race was a horse called Shim Jangae Gudong, which is a horse trained here in Seoul.
In Korea?
And it was ridden by a guy called Moon Se-young, who is a top jockey here. And 10 years ago, that was absolutely unimaginable. But now it's kind of normal. And that is what has been satisfying for me, was the work that has been done to sort of bring Korean racing up to a level where it's accepted internationally. Has been very satisfying. We have a race called the Korea Cup and the Korea Sprint, which takes place in September. That is an international race, and we have horses from all over the world who come here. Last year we had some of the best horses in the world come here. And for me, that has been the funnest thing. From when I first came and watched it to what it is now, that is the most sort of funnest and most satisfying thing for me.
And lastly, what would you say is your kind of like goal or future plan, if you have any?
My future plan is genuinely to help this product be the best that it can possibly be. I've seen the racing come on so much over the time that I've been here. I've seen the idea when I first came here of our races being available back in England was completely alien to me, unimaginable to me. So my goal really is to help it be the best it possibly can be, to tell the stories about our horses, who are obviously the most important thing, about our jockeys, and help our customers enjoy a wonderful product.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for coming to Seoul Racecourse.
Thank you for having us. It was pleasant talking to you today.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. 네, 오늘 이렇게 알라스테어님과 함께 얘기를 나눠봤습니다. 앞으로도 여러분들께 다양한 직업 많이 소개해드릴 테니까요. 자플러스 TV 많은 관심 부탁드립니다. 그럼 저희는 다음 시간에 또 만나요. 안녕, 바이.